Morning, everybody. John Ponick with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is your daily dose for Wednesday, June 2nd. As always, the daily dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mojave, Arizona. At the Tri-State Radiology Center, your images will be read and available within 24 hours. No need to wait several days to get your images to your doctor. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And remember, at the Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right off the bat, let's jump into our breaking news.
All right, we can do that.
Breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care. Now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them today for your appointment. We have the 11 vie for open seat on City Council. I guess I better move all this stuff. Would you see that, Arby's?
Oh, hold on. I don't have you on cam. We got to look at you when you do that. What'd you say, John?
They got Arby's right off the bat there.
There goes the food again, guys.
Yeah, the brisket sandwich, some fries. I always get the ham and cheese over there.
I told you guys.
All right. Sorry. Food distracted me for a second
Again.
there. All right, back to our breaking news. 11 vie for open seat on City Council. So this is the, instead of an election, the City Council will vote and name somebody to fill the spot vacated by Mark Clark, who went to run the Utilities Department. So here's the candidates we have. They had till 5 o'clock yesterday to announce that they were interested. Barbara Pape, Gary Genovese, Frank Wesley Stefanzi, Dan Alfonso, Ivy Yeomans, Frank Waters, Eva Corbett, Patsy Brown, John Meading, Larry Toonforce, and William Yeomans. So 11 people, yes, Lance, food. 11 people vying for the spot. They will now start interviewing people and hopefully have a person named at the June 15th meeting. Also at the June 15th meeting, they are expected to finalize the $128.6 million city budget. They met and discussed yesterday prior to the city council meeting. There were some tweaks to it, nothing that affected the bottom line, but they now have to publicize. They have to put in the Daily News, which is the newspaper of record for the area. Let everyone have a chance to take a look at it, as if the meetings last week weren't enough for you, and then they will vote on it on, hopefully vote on it on the June 15th meeting. It has to be in place before the July 1st rolls around. That's the new year. We have a breakdown in here of a bunch of things that are involved in it. One of the things they have is a $25 million earmarked for reconstruction of the Bullhead Parkway, but they are looking for a grant for that. If they don't get the grant, then that $25 million will be shelved. They won't use it for something else. It's very specific. We got, and then also Mark Clark introduced his staff. So all those people that he's added are in there. We got to break down a few of the other things that they're looking to do as well in there. So, all right, busy holiday weekend. I think Jeff's got a couple of pictures that he's got a picture from Davis Camp.
Yeah, that's Davis Camp there on Saturday.
Right. This is our holiday weekend, the traditional kickoff to the summer season. And then you also shot some video out at Community Park, right?
Yeah, we'll show that right now as well.
All right. So while that's running, we have emergency crews endure a busy weekend. We're so used to these weekends being tragic. And thankfully, this wasn't. One of the things that the county sheriff's office said was there was a significant amount of boat traffic, but most boaters showed responsible operation, which led to a lower number of incidents. I think the sheriff's department had issued 20 citations. There was only a couple of injuries, and they were minor. There was 3 boat crashes. One resulted in injury when a person was struck by a propeller. So there was 10 medical assists, 4 patients taken by ambulance for additional treatment. Overall, it was
pretty good weekend.
When you look at these pictures and you see all the jet skis out there and You
Looks
see people just
hectic.
crossing that will, crossing the river.
Hectic out there, yeah.
Yeah.
We're very
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah. So I'm glad that people were safe. So, and then we also have a picture here. This is down in Lake Havasu. That I don't think that's the way jet skis are supposed to operate, is it?
I don't think so either, no.
That guy is that jet ski is in trouble. So it's a Sea-Doo personal watercraft sinking off the shore of Body Beach in Lake Havasu. The Sheriff's Division of Boating Safety provided 27 boater assists and issued 20 citations during its patrols of the lake. So very nice. All right, river cleanup set for Thursday. That's tonight. They are going to be limiting the flow release from Davis Dam, so they are going to be having a river cleanup tomorrow. So you got a couple different options. Bullhead City volunteers meet at 6 o'clock at Community Park, Rotary Park, the Colorado River Nature Center, or Davis Camp. On the Laughlin side, you can meet at 5:30 at any of the casinos along the riverfront there. And they're also asking people who live along the river to please go down and clean out vegetation that helps reduce the caddisfly population. They're recommending that you clean off your boat, the boat hull, those kinds of things. So take advantage of the water being down. So just make sure you bring along your own water, gloves, trash grabbers, sunscreen, and appropriate clothing, including closed-toed shoes.
I was going to say sunscreen as well.
Yeah, for sure sunscreen. Because it's going to be hot. We'll talk about that later. There's a county budget town hall meeting coming up. That's going to be two opportunities, 5 o'clock tomorrow and 10 a.m. Friday. That's at the county library down on Hancock. Supervisor Hildy Angus will be there. She's got the proposed county budget with her, and she is asking for your input. Jeannie Kench, the Mojave County Assessor, will be there as well to answer property tax questions. So there's a good opportunity for you to get your fill of what's going on. All right, we got some of our new opinion columnists in here. Oliver North and David Getch are in here. Jim Hightower, Teresa Murray, although she's not one of our new opinion columnists, but she does have a interesting take in there on some stuff.
She does have an opinion?
She does have an opinion. I think we all do, though.
Everyone has an opinion, that's right.
We got half a page here of entertainment, which I think we got a full page if you count our TV listings, but we got kind of a roundup on some movies and television that's coming up. The Quiet Place is leading. It's like the #1 movie right now, which is kind of interesting. Did you see the first one? This is A Quiet Place
I did
Part
not.
2.
You did, though.
I did not.
Oh, you didn't?
And everybody loves it, but I needed to go out and see the first one.
I guess we better go see the first one first.
Yes.
Okay.
But I like the idea. Everybody has to be very quiet. Shh. It's a quiet place. I know. All right, sports. So we got a couple of shots here in sports. First, we've got the Melk Patriots. Josh Neal. I think everyone has heard about Josh Neal now. He'll be a junior at Melk. He'll be four juniors and a sophomore. He'll be a senior at Melk this year.
This is last year, yeah.
Yeah. He's in the yellow shooting the free throw. They played, several of the Melk boys played in this tournament. He's a Voltage 17U member. They played the West Coast Warriors Classic out in Compton. They played against Next Level, which is the Compton, California team. I don't understand why, but one of his teammates, Hayden Williams, had to suit up for the other team. So that's who they eventually lost to in the championship. But they went 3-1. So they've got a couple more tournaments coming up. but this is getting them all ready for next season. They're playing against some of the top teams in the country. They're the only 1A team, so they're the smallest school there, and they went 3-1, losing in the championship. So that was pretty cool. Then we also have River Valley High School graduate to play in Kentucky. This is Atalia Williams, who played varsity soccer for the Lady Dust Devils, signing her letter of intent to attend Midway University in Kentucky. On the left is her father, John Pirtle. And then you also have sisters Daly and Morgan. And then standing there is Coach Ed Marquez, her coach. So congratulations, Atalia. I hope you do well up there. All right. And then also the Suns. I know we have a lot of Suns fans here, and we also have a lot of Lakers fans here. Suns put it on the Lakers yesterday by 30. Devin Booker scored 30 to lead the Suns. That gives the Suns a 3-2 series lead. Of course, the Lakers were playing without Anthony Davis, who had a groin injury the game before. Chris Paul re-injured his shoulder, so we don't know. We'll get hopefully an update today on how they're doing. But Suns lead 3-2 in that best-of-7 series. We'll see what happens there.
115-85. They definitely dismantled them.
Put it on them, and I want to say it was like 30 at halftime. They were
Man.
It was
Good job, guys.
they blew them out in the first half and continued to roll.
Keep that up.
All right, Laughlin Times. We got some great pictures from the Laughlin Times. We got first of all, we have the members of the Laughlin High School class of 2021 throwing their caps into the air after their graduation last Friday. I'm sure that's not the whole class; it's just some of the class. And then we also have the valedictorian Amber Webb there on the right.
We called it the graduation celebration.
You called it the
I did.
graduation celebration.
But you
should
liked
have been
it,
the
so-
headline.
Right, that's right.
Right. So congratulations to them. We got a whole write-up here about them and Ashley Bishop and her speech, and it was nice. They had special guest speaker Dr. Reese Oswald, who's the school associate superintendent for Clark County Schools. So that was cool. Laughlin honors the fallen. A nice little ceremony there from the on the Laughlin side for Memorial Day. So that was put together nicely. On the second page here, we got UFO conference lands in Laughlin. And I'm going to talk more about it when we get to the entertainer. But I love this. And that starts
Good stuff.
June 6th, so that starts Sunday. So
We'll talk about that in just a second.
We'll get to that when we get to the entertainers.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, Wednesday is our entertainer day. We got two big stories in here. First of all, Keepers of the Wild, and then on the inside, the third annual Laughlin UFO Mega Conference. Mega Conference, Jeff.
I've been there.
Yeah. So you went, you say last year?
Actually, it was a couple
2 years
years
ago?
ago because they didn't have it last
All
year.
right, tell me about it.
Well, you walk in there and everybody's fascinated with the UFOs.
Yeah.
I mean, you see pictures, you see rocks, anything they've collected that they think is affiliated with a UFO of some sort. It's really cool. It really is to go in and just see how fantasized these people are with UFOs.
Do you believe that there are UFOs?
I do.
Did you before you went to the conference?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so it's explore the possibility of life beyond Earth at the week-long UFO Mega Conference at the Aquarius Casino Resort. I'm fascinated by this. I want to go. I'm hoping that they take me in there as a press person.
You want to get him free, in other words.
Yes, because there are packages that start at like $40 if you want to go to see one thing.
Yeah.
All the way up to $599 per person. If you want to see everything, you want to meet the speakers, you get a Sunday night wine and dinner. there's a meet the speakers party with tacos and beer.
And these speakers know so much about UFOs. They'll amuse you. You'll sit there and go, "Wow, I would have never even dreamed of that."
All right, listen to this. This conference brings together 36 scientists, researchers,
See?
and experiencers.
That's right.
During 7 full days of intensive education and disclosure.
And there was a couple of them that spoke that did see UFOs that talked about it.
Yeah. I'm fascinated by this.
Pretty cool
this
stuff.
Sounds very cool.
David
So-
put the alien signs in the chat.
So this starts this Sunday. Registration is Saturday. I believe it was at 5 o'clock. You can, for a complete schedule and more detailed information about all the events, visit LaughlinUFOMegaConference.com.
And check it out. It's worth it.
It's very cool. I want
I
to go.
think John's fascinated too. He's going to go
wanna
check
go.
it out for sure.
All right, now we got a nice story in here on the Keepers of the Wild. I think most people in our community know all about Keepers of the Wild. But did you know that they just added a bunch more animals to it, including a black panther from, a jaguar from Jeff Lowe's Tiger King Park.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And the creator's still in prison, right?
I believe so. Yeah,
So they got one
the
of his
crazy-
animals. That's
yes,
cool.
The Tiger King, Exotic Joe
Exotic
Exotic
Joe,
or something.
yeah,
like-
that's him.
Yeah, So they got that. They added lions, tigers, a lion-tiger hybrid, and that jaguar. They also added singing dogs. And apparently,
Never heard of that.
yeah, me neither. But apparently, what they do is they're what do they call them? They're New Guinea singing dogs, which are wild breed related to dingoes.
Oh,
I don't know. We don't know any word in here whether they eat babies,
oh,
because dingoes
dingoes,
have
yeah.
a propensity for that. But they sing. They vocalize, and when they're all together, they each have a different pitch. So when they're all
Sounds like a choir then, huh?
that's what it says. They have a special
Okay.
talent.
Well, the coyotes do that too
Um,
out here.
Yeah. They also have bobcats, coyotes. They've got they added a bunch new emus. So they already had some. They added a bunch more. I also thought this was pretty cool. They are looking for volunteers.
Oh,
So you can come out for a single day or long term. Coming out and helping them ensures that all the residents, not the animals,
Right.
but the resident, because they live there now, they're not just, it's not a zoo, receive meals, medication, and cleanings in an efficient and timely manner. So I think that's cool.
that is cool. Get out there and check out Keepers of the Wild, guys.
Right, get out there and check it out.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more things I want to cover real quick.
Real quick.
In sports, we have Doug McDonald here. He's talking about his predictions. Floyd Mayweather is going to box Logan Paul.
Oh, I didn't even knew that.
Yeah, Logan Paul, who should get walloped, will be going against the great Floyd Mayweather.
See what happens there.
His thing is on here over and over again. He says, look, Floyd Mayweather's going to play with him for a couple of rounds, and then
And then take them serious.
take him out. He says he takes him out. After letting Paul swing at air for 4 rounds, Mayweather takes him out with a shot to the body.
Huh.
Hopefully that happens, and then we can just end this charade of Logan Paul as a boxer.
That's right.
And then the other thing is in movies, one of the things they cover here is Wrath of Man. I had the opportunity to go see Wrath of Man over the weekend. I loved it. He gave it a good but not great. I would have to agree it's not Oscar worthy, but it was really, really good.
All right, then.
That's
good
the
enough.
Jason Statham movie. All right, let's get to today in history and then weather and get out of here.
Yeah, sounds
Let
good to me.
People start their day.
Yes.
All right, the only thing significant I saw in 1941, Lou Gehrig died. The Iron Horse. I'm not even going to try it.
Okay.
ALS. So he was 37 years old. All right, and weather. Weather's brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. Hot.
Scorching.
We're good?
Scorching hot.
It's 111 today, light breezes. Same thing tomorrow, 113, although the winds pick up a little bit more. 113 Friday, 113 Saturday, and then it's dropping all the way down to 109 on
All
Sunday.
the way down, guys.
Yes, so don't put those jackets away yet. All right. Saturday will be the Family Fun Festival. Yes, Brenda. The Saturday Fun Festival over at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse.
Get out there and check that out.
We also have Wine and Jazz coming up, but that is sold out, so I'll have to give you a recap on that instead.
Okay.
All right, that should do it. This has been brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. We get it all, Jeff?
I think we nailed it.
All right, then we are going to get out of here. We will have Q&A today at 4 o'clock with Mark Tierce. Mark is the director of Nation's Finest, and so get your questions ready for him. That is the veterans advocacy group here in town.
Cool.
If you can't make that, I guess we'll see him tomorrow morning for Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday. See
All
you
right,
tomorrow,
everyone,
guys.
have a great day.
All right.